Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Gordian Quest. So today we should get our first unique item. That's what we're gonna start with, the unique weapon. There are some decent unique weapons for the builds that I'm trying to pull off. And even if we don't get something that we can use, there are events that allow you to re-roll item to another one of the same rarity. So when you go with like uncommon, you get another uncommon one, rare into another rare, and unique into another unique. I guess that's or I guess that come on, can't talk today. I guess that the event was just made specifically so that you can re-roll unique items that you don't need into something that could potentially be useful. Those events are quite rare, but I'd be surprised if you didn't get at least one or two. Okay, where do we start? I guess we just attack right away. Shouldn't be that difficult, it's just a normal horde. And since Alphonse's deck is getting better, we should be fine now. They don't have that many hit points. If they keep coming two at a time, we should be able to keep the board clear. Okay, let's start with the Keen Strike. Actually, what if I used the second Keen Strike to go with the quick draw first, and then use the Swift Strike. Now we get double slash, which will kill him. I'll keep the surge, I think. I'll just kick this one. Hopefully I have enough damage now to finish off the other one. This doesn't look great though. This looks actually pretty bad. Can I draw a card somehow? No. But I can play everything that I have. So let's start with covered action. Gonna do that. Well, I was hoping it'd move him to one of these tiles. Now we throw the dagger. And 25 damage. You can see that the damage is suddenly much better when we have 2 rings with extra damage. It's still not great, but almost double what it used to be. Come on. What? And I can't use the barrier. I would have to be in the same line. When I switch, I won't be able to use it because it's going to be more expensive. Damn it! Well, so much for doing this without taking damage. Oh, well, that was a mistake. Should have used the Keen Strike. Oops. But I should be able to finish them off, hopefully. Now we'll have more cards to work with. There we go. Yeah, and now we draw the magic missile. I'll just move and energize. much damage would this be? 19. Damn it. What if I give him... Now it's enough. Where do we start? Thing in the middle. I think I should have enough damage to kill him. Maybe I can save the back kick for one of these two. 13. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, now start with that smoke bomb. I think I'll just try to kill that zombie. Should have the damage now, right? Wasn't the best draw, but hopefully now with all the cards we can finish him off. There we go. Okay, level 11, nice. And oh, the game gives me a dread weapon. What did we get other than that? +1 dexterity. I actually used that one. And Earthbind grants healing wisps twice, restore 4 hit points on target, +5 hit points. If target is soul-linked beast, that's a beast that the druid can summon. And what else? Healing wisp base heal increased by 2. Heal cards restore 1 additional hit point. Summon cards of action point cost reduced by 1. So yeah, weapon for a summoner druid. That's not the build that I would go if I tried druid. I think I'm gonna stick to the mage. I guess we'll just keep it and try to re-roll it. If we get another unique item at some point, I'm just gonna sell one, because they are quite expensive and we could use the money. But unless the RNG like forces me to sell this one earlier, I'd like to keep it. Now, how much... Well, I shouldn't probably be asking how much fate I have. Before we return... Actually, let me check. First of all, not Alphonse. I want... Wait. I want the extra dexterity. This ring doesn't really give me anything. I don't want the strength. I'm not getting anything from strength. I want dexterity because now I have +6. And that, of course, is a modifier to attacks. Also, I think I'm gonna use both the throwing daggers. $58. Just don't have enough money to get enough fate. By the way, I started a new run off camera yesterday, and of course when I was buying Fate, I succeeded almost every time. Like 80% of my attempts were successful. So I guess I'm just cursed when I'm recording. I'm gonna attack this one. 7. I can kill. Crap! I forgot. Wanted to draw extra card. I really hope I'll be able to finish him off. Let's start with quick draw. Yeah, it was hard to believe it didn't have a single keen strike in hand. Should be enough, right? Let's try to get some charges, or at least multi-missile. That's useful as well. Good. Let's get a critical strike for next turn. And covered action. Perfect. I think I'm just gonna discard the attack of opportunity. I want to have a chance to draw more cards, more missiles. Now, it'd be great if we could clear the board. We should be able to, unless we have some horrible draws, especially with Surge in hand. 21. Kill this one. Kick this one out of the way. Hit that bat again. And I could use another keen strike, but I don't think I need it. Really? Wow, that's pretty bad. There's no point in playing any more cards. I'll just activate parry. But he's just gonna cast this AoE Enfeeble, so I don't have to worry about damage. 1, 2. I'll prepare that smoke bomb for next turn. Let's see if we can get the kill. We can. So, worst case scenario, if I don't have enough damage to kill this skeleton, I can just move Alphonse down, and the skeleton won't be able to attack. So just focus here. That's fine, I think. I won't even use Engard. Actually, let's just use it, just in case everything goes horribly wrong, that we have the shield. There we go. Okay, again, wrong ring. I would really like to finally get the ring with +1 attack damage implicit. This one, master 1 attack card and gain 3 critical when moving in the row. Nope, not good enough. So, what's next? We could probably take this fight. I want to leave the fights with the rare mobs last. There is a rare. There isn't a rare here, but this one is gonna be quite tough, I think. Okay, let's start with this one. Even though there are 4 mobs here, it's gonna be easier than the others, I think. Just not sure if we can do this one without losses. We probably can't. So if I moved up, I'll at least avoid damage from this guy, I hope. Yeah. Should be a kill. This is probably time to use Surge. Every bit of damage that we can. This is not the draw that we needed. Although, he can hit from anywhere. I was thinking maybe if I kick him to the other side, then he won't be able to hit anyone. Nope. How much damage is it now? 25? Still don't think I'll be able to get the kill even if I do a little bit more damage. And I messed up, I didn't activate the attack of opportunity. I also didn't get any damage. Just in case, let's get that guard up. Now we're gonna start by drawing a few more cards. Then move. How are we gonna do this? If I shift him back, then it's bad. So we're just gonna do 1, 2, 3, and kill him. How much money do we have? 92. Still not as much as I would like to have, but you know, I have 3 level ups, so let's return back. First of all, we're gonna check. That is attack damage. I don't think I want to spend another 85 gold. We have attack damage rings for Alphonse, that's what we needed. It's not an upgrade. Now just need the rings with the correct implicit. This one... Nothing here. Okay, before we start selling, let's check if maybe we can get 3 fate for 75 gold. Then we wouldn't have to sell anything. Well, it was worth a try. Won't be using any of these. I still want to keep the armor for crafting. Won't be using the bow. All of these are garbage. When used in battle, gain armor. Don't think we need that. We have insane spell damage rings. I'm gonna keep this ring. I mean, this sword, just in case. And... so all of this, I think that's 200. And I really hope I don't have to spend all the money to get the fate. Just don't. Was again 5 times in a row I didn't get fate. That can't be 50%, just can't. That's unbelievable. Hey, I managed to get 3 fate in the end, only cost me 300 gold. So, I think in this series, I'm like reliably hitting 1 in 5 on a roll that should be 1 in 2. I mean, that's some serious bad luck. And it's just, it's not like I got a streak and then everything returned to normal. It's just consistently horrible. So frustrating. I wasted so much money on this. Should have already invested, I don't know, 200-300 gold into crafting. And so far I was able to craft like once. Where do we start? Let's start here. Do we have a stab that we can master? We do, right? I want to master dagger proficiency at some point. Getting the guard when you are throwing daggers, that is often the difference between not taking damage in a fight and sometimes even being in trouble. It stacks up pretty quickly, especially when we are using 2 throwing daggers. But stabs first, right? Yeah. Now, here we want to take... Let's actually check codex. Skills, sword hand. And I want to check the rare cards. I'm not sure that I want anything from swordsman level 3. Am I looking at the right spec? Swordsmanship, yeah. That one sword. This is leadership. Not sure that is what I want. Devastate, 12 damage plus 3 for every finisher. We are not playing finishers. Blade Flurry deals 4 to 1 more hit for every attack card in hand. Repeats. Yeah, so we would do what? Not that much. Maybe it would be 10 damage. Oh, wait, no. Plus 1 more hit for every attack card. And how much damage would that be? We had 5 other attack cards in hand. There will be 20 damage damage repeated twice. Actually, played 3 times if we started with that. So it would be 60 damage in 1 card, but it's 60 damage for 3 action points, and I'm pretty sure we can do more with action points, with 3 action points. What I want are flush cuts, I think. Okay, so I'll pass this one. Can't I just discard something at this point? I think I'll just try to add another card. Add 2 slush cards to your hand. They cost 0 action points this turn. Another quick draw. Quick draw is nice when mastered. But I think I want Swift Strike. The reason why I'm adding another green card is that I want more dexterity. With every green card, we are getting +1 dexterity. Yeah, we'll just get more card draw. This is a pretty bad block. I think I'm just gonna connect it here so that I can get the discard, swordsmanship, and skill mastery. And that's all I'll get from this block. And now, Pierre. Oh, wait. Oh, with 2 fate, hopefully we are fine. Also, I think I just want to master a card. Or add another one. What would I master? I can't master the magic missile. What I need is to add another magic missile. With a little bit of luck, I should be able to get it through random skill. Mana burn is potentially something. What is the upgraded version of precognition? Draw 2, retain 3 for 1. I'm not sure that I want to risk it because there are 2 cards that are potentially useful. Double cast is nice. Especially the upgraded version. Yeah, let's take the double cast. And that next block, I think I'll connect here because what I'm interested in are these 4 nodes. Okay, down to 1 fate, down to 16 gold. But at least we got some useful card. I won't talk to Wayne yet. I want to finish the other fights, so we'll just leave. What else is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops rare weapon. I think we started with this one, and this is also 3. Which one is easier? Yeah, this one is the most difficult. Let's start here. Can't see what they want to do. Oh, nice. The search is gonna help a lot. Let's see if I can kill him. Yeah, it's a bad draw. We have to get lucky here. Nope. No card draw. Might be able to tank the damage though. It's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping I would draw the shield that I can cast on other people. But this might still be fine, actually. Let's see, with a little bit of luck. No, that was too much damage. Okay, so this one is next. Oh, this is a bad... Holy crap, this is a horrible draw. I'd have to get really lucky, yeah, that this is not what I needed. I can't even do enough damage to this one. Maybe if the wizard helped. Of course, I don't have the right card there either. What I need now are items that allow me to draw extra cards. I can cast... Oh wait, I can't cast the... I forgot, I don't have the upgraded version of double cast yet. Whoops. Well, that's gonna be a bad turn. Oh, actually, it wasn't too bad. Do I need and guard? Okay, it could have been worse. Oh, do we have already gloves with magic missile? I think we do. The rolls are kind of garbage. Nothing interesting here either. Well, there's at least something on these gloves. Nope. I should be able to handle this. We'll take some damage, but I should be able to win the fight. I think the best I can do here is just move south and completely ignore this guy. Let's see. Okay, kill this one. Doesn't have that many hit points, so it should be possible. Yeah. These guys can hit anything. That's not bad. actually pretty good. And let's activate the quick draw for next turn. We will have that crit. So first of all, let's see if we have the attack of opportunity. Then try to draw some extra cards. And now it depends on what we draw from Fate to Shadows. We have 2 copies. There's 1 stab. There's dagger proficiency. Can we work with it? I have to move forward. Is that enough? It is. Yeah, at the moment I move on a tile that's targeted, he's gonna switch to the stray shot. Sucks that I don't have some shield. Actually, if I moved away, I just realized this one is not gonna do that much damage. I might be able to shield all of it. Did it work? It did work. So far, so good. What are you targeting? These 3 tiles. That should be easier to avoid. Not gonna work, but I just need to play 1 more card. Actually, I probably didn't need that extra card. It doesn't really matter. I could move forward. I would do a lot of damage. But because of those thorns, I'd also take damage. Whatever. Wait, which tiles is he targeting? No. Back. Get the smoke bomb up. And I'll just cast the barrier.
Ouch!
No! No! Where did the poison come from? It has to be a unique ability. There are some abilities when you move to a lane, all targets in that lane get debuffed in some way. So I guess that's what happened. Well, I tried. Now it doesn't matter anymore if we take damage. Okay, here we just have to finish the quest. Let's go. First, heal up. Then we're gonna throw away some money. Oh, hey, it worked. A most interesting outcome. The shrine seems to interpret your intent and respond in kind. At this stage, I can't speak as to the true reasons for the creation of these shrines, but I would surmise that the power of the shrines is something we can use to our advantage. Ah yes, the captain should be ready to begin the counteroffensive. So let's talk to the captain. Good news. Thanks to our efforts, we have got the garrison up and running and a solid supply line for the soldiers. Our next plan of action is to deal with the breach in our border wall. When the invasion occurred, a massive explosion of some sort took it down. A skeleton force of reserve soldiers and adventurers will hold the fort here, while the rest of us will be moving towards the wall. Help out with the push where you can, then meet me at the market point on your map. We still didn't get the remaining heroes. So... Oh, I thought that we'll reset the locations again and we'll get more nodes. Okay, let's just go... You join Captain Roderick, Officer Aaron, and a few soldiers on Overlook. Ahead of you stretches the outer walls of the city, a towering expanse of hewn stone. In one section, a massive breach lays exposed, allowing small groups of undead to stumble through every now and then. Your blood chills as you spot the Rift Lord by the breach in the wall. The Rift Lord pauses to give instructions to a robed figure who, by all accounts, appears to be a necromancer of sorts. Shortly after, the Rift Lord leaves through the breach with the necromancer in charge. Soon, the necromancer assumes a trance-like state, raising bodies from the ground in nightmarish fashion. If these undead were animated by his will, it would stand to reason that defeating him would take out a good many of the undead. Plans are being rapidly drawn. There aren't a lot of soldiers left in fighting condition, and your role as the strike team or the plan's triumph card is becoming clear. Officer Aaron speaks up. I suggest a full pincer movement. The soldiers will encircle the army. I'll be with the strike team on the front. There'll be resistance, but we should be able to overcome them. The captain shakes his head. A distraction would be better. Aaron leads the main force to pull away the undead. The strike team will face the necromancer alone, but it'll be a shorter fight to get there. Yeah, we want to fight just the necromancer. So let's agree with Captain. You agree with Captain Roderick. Officer Aaron mulls over the decision, but agrees that the pincer movement may be spreading the remaining forces too thin. The plan is set in motion. A war horn is sounded and battle is joined. Skirting around the main body of the fight, you dart through the side alleys to change your approach. A second horn is sounded as the battle reaches its peak intensity. The necromancer stands in the field with only a few minions left to guard him. It's your cue to act. Let's go. So, do we have the damage to always clear the field? We need to kill these two. The other one is gonna use block only. Let's start in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. I want to soften them up for Alphonse because he's drawing 2 cards per kill. If I move this one, he is gonna attack, I think. So instead, do I have 20 damage? Damn it. I just needed to draw another stab and I would have been able to kill him. Guess. So what are they gonna do? Actually, that's fine. You can tank that shot. So you need to kill this one. That's too much. That's also too much. Let's actually kick this one aside and hit that that archer. And just hope that Alphonse has the damage. Is it gonna work? Almost. It's just ending the turn with 6 action points and no card in hand. We need more card draw, I think. Let's try to get some charges. Or multi-missile. That's also a good option. Now, it should be just the Necromancer. Or not. Come on. I guess there was like one wave with 0 mobs. Well, this sucks. What is he gonna do? 4 damage, 3 burn. Burn isn't the end of the world. I think I can do this. There. Get the vulnerability. Now. You got this. Yep, that was easy. This is really not meant as a boss fight. Just to progress the main quest. What did we get? +1 to maximum charges, +1 strength. I don't really need strength. To the wounded and get some men to seal the breach. Yes, sir. Good work putting down the Necromancer, I guess. I'll mobilize some scouts to hunt down the Rift Lord, but first, let's head back to Garrison to process all of this. First of all, please, please, please give me finally what I need. Do we need +1 card draw? No, this is not the kind of card draw that I had in mind. There are items or rolls that give you draw +1 card just every turn. That's what we need. More renown. Securing the breach is a certain cause for celebration, but as you speak, the Rift Lord roams these lands, and as long as he is alive, there is a good chance we are still under a silent threat that grows with every day. Leave the defense and a rebuilding of Silverkeep to my remaining men. You are well traveled, and you have the best chance of hunting down the Rift Lord's trail. Traveling in the wilderness can be tough, so you are going to want supplies. I've given orders to Junthe to stock you up. You'll find her at the inn. So, finally, we'll be able to get out of the city. Ah, the captain shared a word about you. That is the name. If you're heading out into the wilderness, you'll need to ensure you have ample supplies. Hunger's no good if you have to get into a fight. I've prepared as much as you can carry. Anything beyond that is on your own dime. We've got mouths to feed here too. Safe travels. Okay, so now we have supplies. Accept, thank you. We still have to talk to Wayne. With the defeat of the cultists, it seems that we have regained control of our waypoints. I've prepared a little something for you in case the situation calls for it. These are portal scrolls. With this, you'll be able to create a portal that connects you back to the garrison's waypoint. Save it for emergencies. I'll try to describe more of these, but the material components are difficult to obtain and will be pricey. At any rate, let's head over to the fort, talk to the captain when you're ready. I have some information to share. There is one portal scroll. They're actually not that expensive. They cost 35 gold. So usually you can buy, well, not as many as you want, because usually there are like 2 or 3 available, but you can buy them anytime you need them. And, it's not really a problem, although in our current situation, 35 gold might be a lot of money. Well, good to see you. Captain, I've been piecing together the information that we have so far based off the encounter in the library and the battle at the breach. From what I can gather, the Rift Lord is intent to completing a complex Vanai ritual that would bridge our existence with that of the spirit world or the realm of the dead. To achieve this, the ritual requires 3 things: blood sacrifice, souls, and a location with certain topological features. I suspect the cultists that follow him are providing the blood sacrifices. The last 2, I can hazard a guess. There are natural ley lines of energy that run deep in the earth. No doubt their energies have waned since the time of the Vanai and their departure, but they're still active regardless. These ley lines connect and merge all over the land, and here in Westmire there is one known location historically, the old burial grounds, where the ancient kings were buried. Or ancient kings. Ancient kings, I think that's probably best. An educated guess, which I concur with. If you are to find the Rift Lord, that would be a good place to start looking in. Heading out and securing the burial grounds waypoint would be a good first step. We'll be ready to keep you stocked up when you return. Are we done talking? Yes, we are. Journal updated. We're seeing the Rift Lord. We'll check the map in a second. This is unbelievable. So, map. Keep a watch on your supplies. You don't want to starve out there. You can stock up back in the inn at any time or find opportunities to get more supplies if you set up camp. There used to be an overlook that served as a good camping spot a few miles before the waypoint, if memory still serves me right. So, this is where we are heading. What is there? There is a shrine. Damn, this is level 12. Nightmarish Karen Wing, 2 direwolves. And as you can see now, there is always the cost in supplies. So traveling 1 node, surprisingly, is 1 supply. These are campsites. That's like a card minigame where you get action cards for different like tasks in the camp, and you like give orders to your people. And well, some of it heals you, some of that restores fatigue, some of that causes fatigue. And the good thing about camping is that you can adjust your decks. Some of the actions, for example, allow you to discard the card, or some of them allow you to... I'm not sure if you can master a card. I think you can master a card, so camping is pretty useful. Let's check the shrine. You're gonna desecrate all of them. I was hoping that maybe again it would add some more nodes. I just adjusted this one. Red armor cursed with enfeeble. I didn't really change it much. Oh, sure. Let's do one more fight and we'll do the camping, I think. I was thinking that maybe I'll leave that for the next time, but... Oh, hey. I should probably kill this guy. Can we check his deck? Yeah, deal 5 damage, apply 2 bleed. Then he has swipe. So this is kind of a feral druid deck. What are you gonna do? 4 damage, 2 damage. I won't be able to... Actually, maybe if I draw and guard... No, I won't draw that. Fine, I'll just take some damage. Actually, I hope that I have enough to kill him. And it seems that I may not have enough to kill him. That's not gonna help me. Oh, and I just screwed it up. Oh, come on. If I draw one more magic missile... That works. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. Level 12. What did we get? This one could potentially be useful. No. Don't need channel charges for Alphonse. Or is he Alphonse or Alfonso? Alphonse. Okay, let's set up a camp. How does camping work? Here we have our actions. And here's the time, how long we spent camping. This is... this, I think, is the time it takes to perform the action. So now we give orders. Set up a camp, add fatigue. Fatigue means with every point of fatigue you have when you are done camping, one random card in your deck is unusable. But you can still draw it, it's just a dead card. So it's pretty bad, it makes your deck really inconsistent. So you can probably handle like one card in the deck, maybe two, but definitely don't want more. And you are always trying to end the camp with no fatigue at all. But we can set up the camp, that's fine. Consume supplies, add warm meat. I don't think we need that. Chat only works when no one has anything to do because they all three have to chat. We can draw activity card. We don't have anything to do, so may as well do it. It doesn't give any fatigue. Now, Hero Master is a skill of choice. We want... Yeah, as you can see, that's a lot of fatigue. Chat, rest, remove fatigue. No, don't have anything else to do here. Study. A hero gains a skill point. As you can see, there are some pretty damn good options. Pitch down. Yeah, we can do that. How long? 2 hours, 4 hours. Draw a card. Master skill. As much as I'd like to master dagger proficiency, I think I'll go for covered actions. Because when it's increased to 5 draw, you can start stacking it up. And later there will be some pretty long fights where this will be relevant. 6. Your master's a skill of choice. You won't be able to recover from that fully, but when you have the option to master a card for free, you just go for it. Okay, so Alphonse is fine. What do we master now? What's the mastered version of back kick? I'm just curious. Apply 4 vulnerable. That's pretty bad. Yeah, I think we master quick draw now. That allows us to draw more cards. Now we need to find a way how to give Lucius cards and give him action points, but I'm not sure that we can do that. And these are or this is what happens when you are fatigued. These are the cards that can't be played as long as you are fatigued. So, master, yes. We still have 1 hour. We can remove at least something. Okay. Thinking if I want to have 3 fate, I'll just wait. We can do the level up next time. Same here. At least I'll have some time to decide what I want to do. Because I'm not sure I'll be able to just gain another card for both. So return to adventure. Let's visit this waypoint. Activate this waypoint to secure foothold in the region. The moors are home to outlaws and more recently cultists. So, go. Ah, the waypoint is just up ahead. It should allow for quick travel back to the garrison. If you've activated the waypoint, click on the use waypoint button to teleport it back to the garrison. So, we click here. There's another waypoint here, but we want to go to the garrison. Enter. Wow, unbelievable. Draw a card, don't kill. Don't need card draw for Lucius. We need more action points, so no, that's not what we are interested in. And I think the staff is still better. Am I right? Yeah, it's way better. The Burial Grounds waypoint has been attuned to the garrisons. This will enable swift travel between the areas from now on. As for the Rift Lord's location, the grounds contains various catacombs that he could conceivably be residing in. The leylands connect in the area, but the maps we have aren't detailed enough. There's some guesswork to be done, I'm afraid. So it seems, Traveler, you'll have to investigate each of the 3 crypts in the area to find the Rift Lord's hideout. Anything else? Oh, here we have another NPC. That should be the last one, except for... I think at this point we are just missing the druid. Or did I miss him? No, still need to get the druid. So let's talk to Marco. So you're the heroes who defended Silverkeep and helped me get my business back on track. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Marco, just a humble trader, but as you can imagine, the past week has not been a particularly good time to be around here. Anyway, I sell all sorts of fancy things that may be of interest to you adventuring sort. I'd be happy to do business with the right price, of course. Let this be the beginning of a highly profitable relationship. Well, you're broke. You won't be trading with Marco. But as you can see, he really does have some fancy items. Let's just check what he has. Baroque Hourglass. It's an offhand item. Grand Surge. Skill costing more than 4 action points, cost less 1 more and plus 3 damage. Well, that's a really nice item. Sever. Grand Summon Spirit Wolf. Plus 1 card draw. Yeah, these are the type of cards that we need. Plus 1 card draw. That's what we are after. Summon cards have action point cost reduced by 1. This is so good for a Summoner Druid. Then, Wind Generator. I've never seen this one. Trap cards have action point cost reduced by 1. Gain 2 crit when placing a trap. So maybe this is what you need if you want to make a trapper work. I never managed to do that. I've never seen this item, so maybe... if I get this item like early enough, I could try a trapper. But I don't think you can ever... if you want a trapper, you would have to start like building the character as a trapper from level 1. And the chance that you get one specific unique is so low. Azeric's Incantation. When you apply Burn, increase its value by 5, and that's a lot. Once per battle, revive to half your maximum hit points upon death. Shattered Blade grants Show of Force. Show of Force affects all allies and +1 card draw. Again, +1 card draw. Grants 2 might to self and allies in selection for every ally grants +1 might. So just makes everyone stronger. But this one isn't that amazing. The card draw is nice, but for a unique item, it's not the strongest one. Grants Force Armor, blink to a random cell on turn start. That probably isn't an advantage. We just usually want to move to one specific tile and just stay there. So it's actually pretty bad, I think. And then you have Gentle Touch. Grants Lay on Hand. Lay on Hand now heals adjacent targets as well. So it and +4 intelligence. +4 intelligence is really nice. Hit point healing in this game isn't that relevant because you don't get the bonus experience once you take damage, even if you heal up after. Unless they changed it recently, but I don't think so. And I mean, you like never take enough damage that you would be in danger of dying, and healing 3 hit points doesn't mean anything. So the heal spells doesn't do anything, but getting +4 intelligence is a huge boost. So just for that, I would give it to our mage. But overall, there actually isn't anything for us. But it changes, what, in 5 days he'll restock, so when you have the money, you will eventually get some nice items here. Okay. So now we know everything about the town, or now we know all the people in town, and I guess we can check the map where we have to go. How does it look like exactly? What is this? Area contains crates. We'll definitely start with those events. Camp, healing. It isn't much. I think we'll just teleport it out. Yeah, that's gonna be the fastest way. And before I forget, last thing, I'm just gonna buy supplies. Good. So yeah, we are done for today. I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.